Hey guys, it's Lovely Rose. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking about a really serious story time. This is the story time of the haunted house next door. Now, currently where I live, it's 2 houses down, and it's scary. So, people are texting me. Actually, speaking about people texting me, someone made me a fan page, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So, this is the fan page. It's not me. Let me turn down the brightness. It's not me, so if any of you guys think that's me, it's not. Can I go back to my thing? This is mine. It will have the contact up here and public figure, and then my photos. So that's me. So that was the fan page, and then I have my own. I have a list down here of things that I need to talk about in this video. The first thing is where it all started. So there was a party about 3 years ago where it was loud and happy and everybody was entertained and having a great time. But something happened where everything went quiet until a whole bunch of ambulances showed up. And then that's where it all started. That people died that night and we don't know what happened or where everyone went. We've talked to police about it. Police said nothing happened, but we saw the ambulances and we heard everything happen. There was screaming, yelling, and then it went all quiet. And then the ambulance showed up and we never heard from them again. There was a lot of people there, about 20 to 30, and they all just disappeared. Now, there's a story behind the house now after that day. No one really stayed there for 2 weeks at a time. Like, there would be people who'd move in and they wouldn't stay for more than 2 weeks. They would move out and there would be problems where I will talk about it later in the video, but things will happen and it's really scary because it's next door and, well, technically next door. And these people possibly died or got drugged, or I wouldn't know. Now, the house was on sale for a really cheap price, so there were people moving in and out, in and out. Now, during the people moving out, no one stayed there. There had been families where they, again, move in and out, but they wouldn't stay till the 2-week mark, and we couldn't figure out why. My grandma is the one that told me that the ambulance happened because it was at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, everything's around the number 3, and it's really confusing. Now, families would leave, but they would rush out and leave everything in their place. There would be clothes from their children just laying in the front yard, and they'd have trailers that they probably would need to take with them and just leave them behind. And that's probably why we have a stray dog running around, which we've called about, and we think that it's their dog or something. Now, we've seen a lot of creepy things. There's been a lot of screaming when no one's actually lived there. And there's also been a lot of accidents. We call this the accident corner because there's been accident upon accident upon accident with car collisions. And we don't know why. We don't know what's going on. We just know that there's accidents happening right in front of this house. In 7th grade for me, there was a huge fight that happened in front of this house. And one time walking with my ex up on the sidewalk, he tripped because as soon as I said it was haunted, he tripped and fell. That might be all just coincidences, but they're all leading together. There's been more than 10 accidents there ever since that incident happened. The most recent thing that happened was there was a family of 3, a mom, a dad, and a little girl, who were there about 3 days, and then one day, we never heard from them again. We never saw them again, but their door was in the front lawn, and there were dressers stacked on top of each other, blocking the front door. but windows were broken. Everything was broken and looked all out of place. It was a really sad day. Also, it was rainy. It was very depressing. But that just scared me because the front door was in the lawn. We never heard from these people again. It's like something was trying to keep these people inside the house. Now, I don't know what you guys believe in if spirits or anything, but I think something didn't want them to leave. Well, we called the police and they said no one was there and everything was fine. And that brings us today. Everyone's scared of the house. We have new neighbors that moved in across the street. They already know about the house. They've already had a problem with the house. And then this happened. My mom accidentally opened the door. Not accidentally, but she opened the door and one of the dogs got out. He ran straight into that yard. It's not gated or anything. It's just a house on a lot. We had to chase my dog around. Nobody was living there, but we had to chase my dog to behind of the place, of the building. And there were melted candles, 666 written on the wall. I'll put the image here of what it looked like, but there was a triangle with a circle on the inside. Yes, that's part of the Illuminati Satanist thing. I'm not part of that. I would not really have any information unless I researched that. I'm not about to do that. There was red paint splattered on the walls, which we don't know if it was paint or not. The pool was empty and there were candles also melted inside, and there were the all-seeing eye was drawn inside. And this is the house growing up. I've been in this house for 7 years, where all the kids from like middle school, all the bad kids, would go and do drugs. So that might have been what happened, or something might have taken control of the kids and made them do that. I wouldn't know, and I just wanted to share this story. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you enjoy more videos like this, because I have a whole bunch more. And comment down below one of your creepiest stories that you've ever gone through with a haunted house or anything haunted before. That's pretty much it, and yeah, bye.